Hello, I'm Eva Garza. You're watching the Edinburgh Cable Network. Today we are visiting a new facility in the city of Edinburgh. We've got great news for people in the city of Edinburgh and visitors as well. If you need 24-hour emergency care, Rio Grande Regional is now here in the city of Edinburgh, and we are visiting with Mr. Brett Stock. Thank you so much for having us in your new home.
Thanks for coming to see us. Thank you.
Welcome to the city of Edinburgh.
Thank you. It's nice to be here. We're glad to be here to serve the community.
Beautiful facility. You're right off of 107, and you're close to downtown. You're close, to the folks on the west side. You're kind of just in the right spot here.
Right place, right time.
So what services do you all provide?
Everything from any age group, any demographic. We accept, just like going to an emergency department at a main hospital, regardless of any ability to take care of finances, etc. We're here for anyone. So
it's an extension of Rio Grande Regional in McAllen. The emergency room,
yes,
that's an extension.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have the ability to what's the word I want? When you have people stay.
We do. If the physician decides you need to be admitted, for example, if you come in as a patient.
That's the word, admitted.
Sure. I knew where you were going. If you come in and the physician decides you need to be admitted, we do the same thing. If you're at the main hospital, we get a room at the hospital. We transport you to the hospital, and you go from here to your room at the hospital.
Wow. Okay. And so you're open 24 hours,
yes,
7 days a week.
Yes, ma'am.
Holidays?
Holidays, 24/7, 365.
What are the benefits of having an additional emergency room?
We pride ourselves on giving back to people what most ERs in the community can't, and that's their time. We are prompt to take you in. You're immediately bedded when you come in. We get a brief little information sheet on you while we're walking you back. You go straight to a bed, and the physician comes in to see you.
And I can vouch that it is fast. I had to bring my daughter in, and I think we were in within a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So you're fast.
Right. Well, that's what we take pride in. That's the great thing about having a place like this. It's a satellite facility for the main hospital. We're able to get people in. Now, granted, we do have our slow times, but on average, our physician, a doctor, will come in and see you in 10 minutes or less.
So you can expect to see a real doctor,
yes, ma'am.
Real nurses,
yes.
Real emergency personnel.
Yes, ma'am. And we all of our nurses here have the same certifications as they do at the main hospital. Same thing with the physicians; are all board certified, and that's what we staff. We staff like a regular hospital emergency department.
Do you just see people, or can you operate as well?
We can do minor procedures, lacerations, etc. But if they need extensive, invasive procedures, our purpose here is kind of like a satellite facility in a rural area. We'll stabilize you within the means of our facility and then transport you to a higher level of care.
So let's say we had, for lack of a better example, a shooting victim.
Sure.
They would come here.
Yes, we would do what we have capabilities to do, and then we would obviously transport them to one of the trauma centers.
Okay. As far as insurance, you all take...
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's the EMTALA. We operate under the same laws as the main hospital emergency department. EMTALA, we're required by federal law to see everybody, regardless of ability to pay, ethnicity, etc.
So it's just like going to a regular emergency
yes,
room,
ma'am.
except that you're now here.
It's a little smaller, a little cozier, if you want to call it.
I don't know if it's smaller, though. I mean, it looks bigger. Normally, when you walk into an emergency room, you just see that little lobby area,
right.
And you have a lobby, but we're actually in the back right now.
Sure, but also included in this is our lab. We have on-site lab facilities and radiology, CAT scan, ultrasound, and so we do all that in-house. None of the labs go anywhere. So when you leave here, if you get discharged, we know what your labs are. We aren't waiting for anything to result out unless it's something that requires a longer period of time.
So everything is in-house.
Yes, ma'am.
I like that. Now, what about people that maybe, what do you want them to know about the services that you provide here? Maybe people have passed by here and
sure.
It's like, what do they offer? Can they help me?
Sure.
What do you want them to know?
Anything that they would feel they need to go to an emergency department for is what we're here for. We are literally, if you take all the ancillary services that you require at a main hospital and put them together in one building and stick them in a field, that's what we have. We can take care of anything that walks through our door.
Very good. And it doesn't matter what time of the day?
No, ma'am. No.
So you have a doctor in-house
24/7. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
very,
ma'am.
very good. Do you all offer anything here that perhaps is not offered at the regular hospital?
No, it's pretty much straightforward emergency medicine in my opinion. There's nothing fancy about it. It's just a satellite location. We're here we saw a need, and so we decided to move up this way and expand our footprint, obviously, and still service the community of Edinburgh.
You've been here a little less than a year. How has it been working out for you?
It's been, well, March was a year.
It was a year.
Yes, so we've been here a year. It's working out really well. We've seen around 15,000 people so far in a year.
Well, Edinburgh is growing. We're
Yes.
at just shy of 89,000 our population.
Right, that's great. That's great, and that's why we obviously chose Edinburgh. It's a growing community. We want to establish ourselves up here and still provide the excellent service that we're known for.
And you're very close to the university.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, we've got a huge athletic department. You know, and about 30,000 students. Are you all tapping into that?
Yes,
Does
we are.
I mean, I'm sure it helps them as well because you're
Absolutely.
so close by.
Absolutely, and we, like you said, we've had students from there come here during events. Just for minor injuries, obviously, again, if it's outside the capabilities of our facility, we're going to do the best we can with what we have, and then we'll get you where you need to be.
Now, and this is not your Rio Grande Regional's first facility in the city of Edinburgh, correct?
In Edinburgh, yes.
But you've got
We got another facility in McAllen.
right, but you've got an OBGYN.
Oh, right. Okay,
That's
off of
also
Schreier.
Schunier.
Thank you.
So you know, Rio Grande Regional, you know, it's liking Edinburgh, and Edinburgh is liking Rio Grande
Well,
Regional.
that's good. We hope to be here for a long time.
Okay, if people want more information, do you all have a website?
We do. It's Rio Health, riohealth.com.
Okay.
And they can get the number of information. It's got the addresses and phone numbers for all three of the emergency departments, plus other sites if they're interested.
Very good. All right, so you all are here 24/7,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're open holidays.
Yes, ma'am.
If you got an emergency, this is the place to come.
All right.
All right, anything else that you want to add before we run out of time?
No, ma'am.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
having us.
Thanks for coming.
And thank you for watching the Edinburgh Cable Network. I'm Irma Garza.